Hey V-Team, happy Monday. They say you can learn a lot from asking 3 simple questions, which is why we're debuting a new series to give our leaders a chance to share their important updates with all of us. And we're starting with Sam Hammock, our Chief Human Resource Officer, to share latest on Work Forward and our 3Q VZPulse survey results. Sam, it's so nice to see you. Are you ready for 3 questions?
Bring it on, I'm excited.
All right, well, I'm gonna start with an easy one. What's new?
What is new? I'll tell you what's not new, but what continues to be the foundation for what will be new. We want to be the employer of choice, the company where amazing people just want to work and thrive and do innovative and amazing things for customers and stakeholders always. So your HR team and I, we've been focused on putting the best people and programs in place to keep Verizon at the forefront of the industry. And we have a responsibility to treat our V-Teamers with the same level of service that we do our customers. And I think that's a really important key to unlock. So we all have a ton of pressure to deliver. And when I talk to V-Teamers, we want to deliver. And it's more important than ever that we're working smart and evolving into our new ways of working and just taking care of each other.
Yes.
So I'll update you on those 3 things that are new. 1, Work Forward. So some updating news. Our RTO certification tool is being retired on September 2nd for all employees, except in California, because we do have some places where we need to meet some local requirements. So that's good news. No more of going in, getting those daily emails, going in and doing the daily certification. Just come on in. For any of those employees working outside of California, you don't need to complete it. So feel free to continue to carry on. We do want you to still use Book a Space. This will allow you to check in for arrival. You know where you're going to sit. You can kind of sit around your group or the people that you partner with all the time. It's also a really good time to go ahead and revisit the schedule that you do have in the system. We put those in quite a while ago, and so now it's a really great time to say what's been working, what hasn't, and discuss it with your leader that if you are in the right category, the work from home, the hybrid, on-site, and make sure we have the most up-to-date information for you. One more cool thing is leaders don't have to go ahead and submit for the exception approval to have home-based non-union employees come on site. Just come on in.
Awesome.
And then number 2, results have come in for our 3Q VZPulse survey, and all signs point to we're feeling pretty good. Doesn't mean we can sit back and rest, but we're feeling pretty good and we can continue to make it better. Working and staying connected across all these environments, it's not easy. And that's why we've made employee feedback really central to how we work. We want to check in and see how things are going. And we're hearing that the hybrid V-Teamers want a little more clarity on Work Forward. And so as I shared, we're going to continue to make small changes based on the feedback to continue to make it better for everyone. We did close the VZPulse, so as I mentioned, we had an 86% response rate. Over 103,000 of you gave us your feedback, and we need that quick check-in. That's why you make it really small and quick. The Q2, you gave us the full review. This is just that quick check-in. And we want our goal to be the best places to work, as I've already mentioned, is our foundation. Yes. So we want to check how do we line up against our Gallup peer group. And this is part of the reason why we do the cadence that we do and why we ask the questions that we do, so that we really have that consistent benchmarking. So the good news, we have progress on the 3 questions that we asked. So we'll throw a slide up here, and you can see where we're trending. So we're up from where we were this same time a year ago. And you can see the overall, how satisfied are you? We're up a little bit. Have you received feedback on the action plans? Yes, we're up a little bit. And the time to discuss and reflect how things are better. So we're doing pretty well there. So thank you for your feedback. We really do review these, and we make sure that we're tying in to your voice to make things better. And then on the third thing of what's new, to be that employer of choice, one of the ways that we can differentiate ourselves is with our total rewards package. And so I'm super proud to share a couple of new things that we've been doing on Verizon's benefits that allow our V-Teamers to thrive personally and professionally through different stages of life and our priorities. Many of us are focused on back to school.
Yes.
And so whether you have young kids or older kids, whether they're getting their backpacks, I actually used one benefit this weekend as I brought my kid to the store to get his backpack for 3rd grade, and we get a discount at Staples. So keep that in mind. There's little things out there. But 2 other timely benefits for our US V-Teamers that I remind everyone is tutoring and expanded backup care. So one on tutoring, this is not new, but I find that a lot of people didn't know we had it. Verizon employees in the US are eligible for up to 50 hours of free online 24/7 assistance from certified tutors to help with everything from test prep to homework. So if you go onto the web, you can type in tutor.com on VZ Web, and you'll get a link to find out more about this service. It's an awesome benefit. So I highly suggest you can go ahead, get connected to those expert tutors. You can do one-on-one across 50 different academic subjects. Wow. You can even do where they review your papers, practice quizzes, course prep, like things like the SAT and ACT. It is that season right now.
It is.
And so definitely get a load of that. The other thing, this is brand new, we've expanded backup care. So we heard some really great feedback from employees who said, oh, I've used Bright Horizons and I've used care.com when we have plans where something fell through to get to work. But now we got other feedback saying, could we use it on other times too, including evenings and weekends? And so now we are super happy to say that we are doing just that. We're going to be providing employees with the support they need to work or play when you need it. And so starting in September, going through the end of the year, this service is going to, but we're going to cover your copay.
Awesome.
So if you need that weekend coverage, if you need that evening coverage, it is there. Check it out. Again, go on the VZ Web, and lots of cool stuff.
Wow, a lot of important updates that you just covered. Thank you for that. And how would you say this fits in our overall strategy?
Yeah. So we have heard that, 5 vectors of growth is about having the best network. And it's more than just a physical network, right? We need the best network of people to wake up every single day wanting to drive our mission forward and who support each other to succeed. We've had an amazing workplace and culture for years. It's clearly one of the reasons that we're Verizon. And I constantly hear people saying how proud they are of the evolution of that culture. But we can always do better. So we're constantly looking at data and trends here and in the market to make sure that we're addressing the real needs for the V team. So we talked about work forward. I think this is one way that we can make ourselves special, and we're going to deliver on giving people more clarity around that. But it doesn't matter if you're in our stores, our garages, in the field, at home, in the office, or somewhere in between. That is the future of work. The lines of work and life are blended, and we're here for it. We had this vision for years, of course, and COVID did accelerate it. And so we're taking advantage. And so we need to continue to get that feedback. And since launching it, we've seen the V team come together, finding those moments that matter. They're looking for more around help us define that, help us get some of my team in and our partners in. That's how we work. So we want to be able to celebrate, come together, volunteer, have working sessions, and really remain in an inclusive model, regardless of how you work or where you work, but bringing it all together. And then pulse surveys. So of course, the purpose of our VZPulse surveys is really kind of the check-in when we do these quarterly check-ins, but also how do we learn more about what we want? So as of Friday, the action plans matter. And as of Friday, over 60% of our leaders have their action plans in. Our teams love that you put the action plan and they can see, oh, you really have listened to what we said and you're gonna do something about it. So we would love to reach 100%. We have until August 31st, later this week, to get that action plan number up. And I promise it has a direct impact on employee retention and satisfaction when you do have a transparent action plan. So more to come on that, and looking forward to having that voice.
Wow, it's so great to hear that we're adapting so we can stay committed to improving our workplace and our culture. And I just have one final question for you. How do you feel about our progress so far?
Yeah. I feel really good, really good. We're we're closing out Q3, we're getting into Q4. Our culture is the core strength for us, and I do feel like it's only getting stronger, and I think we can continue to do better and better as we listen to our employees, and that's gonna be the key. You've heard me say that for these last couple of minutes here, is getting that voice. If we're delivering for our employees the same way we deliver for our customers, I promise we will win. And a real piece of that is just bringing it together and being transparent with our employees about the feedback and how we're acting on that. A couple of other really cool things that kind of show how we're making the progress. We're rolling out Leadership Edge to all people leaders right now, and this is really a program that we say leadership matters. Good and great leadership really, really matters. And so upskilling our leaders is important to all of us V-teamers because it's really how we come together and it's our glue. My ask of all of our leaders, all of our V-teamers, continue to share your voice. Pulse is one channel, but really we have many channels. You know, being the employer of choice is about feedback. We have one-on-ones, we have skip levels. There are roundtables that are happening. I've been conducting many roundtables over the last couple of months with employees all over. And what I hear in those is so valuable to connecting the dots on what we see in Pulse, but that transparent language is so important. So we have work to do, but we're making amazing progress.
Wow, well, thank you, Sam, so much for kicking off our series. It was really nice to have you here. And since you were the first person to go, I feel like you should have the honors of choosing who might come on next.
Okay, okay. I love this. Oh my gosh. Let's see, there's a million choices. I kind of want to hear from everybody. Like marketing has some really cool stuff that's coming up as we get to the end of Q3, but business is doing some really cool stuff. I would love to hear from them. There's always really cool work happening in the stores and how they're involving the customer experience. So I don't know, maybe we'll have to surprise people.
You'll get back to me and watch out, you might be next. Sam, thank you again for joining us today. And V-Team, thank you for watching. Until next time, you're up to speed.